try to get, watch this, watch the string. Does it still look vertical? Okay, I'm going to pull the cage away. Are you ready? What happened when I pulled the cage away? Why is he now repelled? You got a charge from it.